Apex Legends has seen an incredible rise in popularity over the years. But as teams become more prominent, one glaring issue stands out: roster instability. Teams are constantly breaking apart, and it seems like every other month a new trio of pros is forming. But why? Today we're diving deep into why Apex Legends teams can't seem to stay together, and how immaturity, poor organizational structures, and a lack of resilience after failure play a massive role in this revolving door of talent. One of the biggest reasons behind constant team changes in Apex Legends is immaturity, both in individual players and within teams as a whole. For many of these young players, this is their first experience working in a professional environment. Unfortunately, the lack of basic professionalism and maturity is a huge obstacle. Many teams lack a clear sense of goal direction. Without a unified purpose or plan, it becomes difficult to develop synergy. Some players are more concerned with individual fame, stream numbers, or clout than they are with long-term success. The result is a team dynamic that fractures easily under pressure, leading to impulsive decisions to split after minor setbacks. In traditional sports like football or basketball, players undergo years of structured development under coaches, psychologists, and even trainers. They learn discipline and the importance of teamwork, whereas in esports, players are often thrust into professional competition at a young age with little guidance. This immaturity is a ticking time bomb for any roster. In the Apex esports scene, players hold an unusual amount of control over roster decisions. While this may seem like a positive way to empower players, it has become a significant flaw. Players can decide who gets dropped, benched, or signed to the team, giving them too much sway over decisions that should be handled by head coaches or team managers. This player-driven decision making often leads to impulsive choices based on emotions, personal conflicts, or the desire for short-term success. Imagine if in football, players had control over who started in matches or who was transferred to or from the club. It would be chaos. In football, these decisions are left to head coaches, managers, and directors who assess talent objectively and strategically. These professionals are removed from the emotional roller coaster of team dynamics, which allows for cooler heads to prevail when deciding what's best for the team long term. Esports, however, there's a severe lack of oversight from coaches. Most teams don't even have dedicated coaches who can make tough calls for roster changes. Instead, players who may be excellent at mechanical skill but lack leadership qualities are left to manage these crucial decisions, often with poor results. One of the most concerning trends in Apex Legends esports is how quickly teams are willing to call it quits after a single poor performance. A bad run at a LAN event, a loss in a regional qualifier or finals, or even a frustrating scrim session can lead to a complete breakup. Rather than working through the issue, analyzing what went wrong, and putting in the time to grow as a unit, teams take the easy route and disband. Many players seem to be chasing instant success, and as soon as things don't go according to plan, they look for a new team in hopes that a change will fix their problems. But in reality, this constant reshuffling only stunts their development as a team. Successful esports teams across other titles like CSGO, Valorant, or League of Legends often have rough patches. But the ones that endure are the teams that stick together, work through their issues, and come back stronger. Look at the top professional teams. Don't implode after one bad tournament or season. Coaches and managers analyze their weaknesses, adjust strategies, and allow players to grow and adapt. Yet in Apex, it's far too common for teams to part way after just one underwhelming result. The problem here is not just individuals, but the culture within the community that prioritizes short-term gain over long-term growth. Teams in Apex Legends often lack the patience to develop chemistry over time. A few bad games and players lose confidence in one another. The grind of learning how to work together through adversity is essential for any team's success. But in Apex, teams seem unwilling to invest in that process. In sports, resilience is key. Take the example of great dynasties in basketball like Golden State Warriors or the Chicago Bulls. These teams experienced adversity but had a core belief in one another and the system in place. They pushed through challenges to become greater than the sum of their parts. Unfortunately, many Apex teams don't seem to have that mindset and give up far too quickly when things go south. One of the most crucial solutions to these issues is better organizational oversight. Esports orgs should be taking more control of roster decisions, not the player themselves. Orgs need to hire strong, experienced coaches who have the final say on who stays and who goes. These coaches need to be the voice of reason, someone removed from the emotional aspects of the team dynamics, and capable of seeing the bigger picture. In football, head coaches are given authority to make decisions based on players' performance, potential, and fit within the squad. They assess all the players' long-term contribution and weight against the team's goals. In Apex, organizations should adopt this model, ensuring that players focus on performing and improving rather than constantly worrying about who should be on their team. A strong coach can help players develop resilience by encouraging them to work through tough times, improve communication, and grow as a unit. This is essential for any team that wants to achieve sustained success. Teams need to stop relying on short-term fixes like changing teammates and focus on long-term solutions like building trust and improving coordination. Apex Legends esports has incredible potential, but the constant roster changes are one of the many things holding it back. Teams need to grow up, stop making impulsive decisions, and start working through their issues. Organizations need to stop giving players so much control and empower head coaches to make tough decisions, just like in traditional sports. And above all, teams need to learn the value of resilience. The road to greatness is long and hard, but those who stay the course will reap the rewards.